10 days. All I'm asking you is just 10 days. And I'm going to give you best written timetable ever to score that 90 out of 90. But all you got to do is accept this 10-day challenge and see the result that automatically unveils after your 10th day. All you got to do is make sure you watch the video till the end to understand more about this. Hey everybody, Nakul from Skills PTE Academic. I really hope everybody is doing fantastic. I'm back with yet another video. Today's video is something really exciting, isn't it? Just with the title, many have come here, but I'm sure, I hope I'll not disappoint you. It's all about the best timetable to get that 90 out of 90, and trust me, I'm gonna draw this best timetable based on my experience of teaching over more than 20,000 students. It's just a 10-day challenge. If you are accepting it, then continue watching this video because there is no way turning it back or pulling it back. You gotta do this just 10-day challenge. It may take a lot of efforts, trust me, but it's just 10 days. Before we get into the actual video, if not subscribed to this channel, kindly click on the subscribe button and follow us more for future updates. And anytime you need online assistance, it's a paid assistance, you can WhatsApp us to the number given there. We will be there, I'll be there to help you, guide you in the right direction. Alright, so what are we waiting for? Let's quickly get into the video. Let me just share my screen. Best timetable for 90 out of 90. 10 days challenge means I'm going to pose you this challenge and you are going to do it, I'm pretty much sure, and see the result that unfolds. Okay, let's get into the day one. What you're gonna do? Don't practice. What? A lot of people do this. Start practicing directly. You know, man. Let's say you're going to run on the track. See the track. Don't simply run. Are you wearing the shoes? Or are you barefooted? Are you capable enough? Or have you conditioned your body? What is your diet kind of thing? How is your mindset? Are you running on the correct track? That itself is missing. Just practice, start running. No. The first thing is to have patience and stop practicing. Don't practice on the day one. What you're going to do on the day one is this. Get used to the approaches of all the modules. Nakul, the next big question is how? Very simple. I've made many videos. One such video is recent. It's been 2 months. Full course 3 hours. You just type PTE, it is ranking there. Number 1, you can just go through this if you haven't. Here you get templates, tips and tricks, strategies, grammar things, collocations, vocabulary, that, this, and everything whatever is required. But it takes 3 hours. You get the complete approach. What to do, how to practice, what mistakes people do, what is this module about, how to target it, how to crack the software, each and everything. First thing is do this. If you have already done it, it's okay, but please do this. This is the first thing where you get the approach of all the things. That's all, Nakul. No, 1 hour of reading activity. It could be reading a newspaper or a novel or anything, magazine, sports magazine, health magazine, reading a journal, whatever that comes to your mind, whatever you like, whatever that lies on your hand, start doing it, but for 1 hour. Nakul, I'm already a reader, I'm already reading it every day, there's no need. But if you are not, if you have problems in reading skills, I read very, very slow, then do this, none of the problems will be there for PTE. 30 minutes of listening to a podcast. Where to get the podcast? What is a podcast? Someone will be telling you a story. You just have to listen. Because accent problem, repeat sentence, I don't understand what they speak. Little lecture, I don't get it. Write from dictation, I don't get it. Then do it, no. Very simple. 30 minutes of listening you can do in YouTube videos, you can type podcasts, or you can go to iheart.com. Like that, there are thousands of them. Heart, HEART.com. You type my podcast website for podcast in the Google Baba will give you everything, but do it. 5 minutes of dual and back game. So this game is scientifically proven to expand your working memory, and when this supports, see, let's say you have everything to run. You have good food, you have a doctor, nutrition, everything, but you don't have legs. How do you run? Same way here, you have every dedication, determination, energy, the approach, the tutor, everything. But this is not supporting. Then how do you cross the border? So this game is for those who want to enhance their working memory. At a time, some 2-3 slots will be open for few. What if you expand it to 4-5 slots? Repeat sentence becomes no problem, becomes very easy. Right from dictation is a cakewalk. Do this, all my registered students, I ask them to do this. This game is little tricky. You can download this app. It's an app, it's a game in your iPhone or Android. Some people may not get it on as to how to play. You can check the YouTube videos, how to play dual and back. There are thousands of videos. Spend some time, man. It's all with the interest. That's always the great things of one, isn't it? You have to do this and then jump to day 2. Day 1 is easy peasy, just sit and do it. Day 2, the real practice starts, because at the moment you have enough knowledge on how to practice, what to practice. Day 2, you get up at 6 a.m. Indian time or whatever the time that is suitable for you to practice. First thing is memorize all the templates. In the previous video that I told you, all the templates are given, just start memorizing them. It could be essay, describe image, retell lecture, summarize spoken text, just 4. Revise all the grammar shortcuts learnt on day 1 in that 3-hour video. So many grammar shortcuts I have told, and recently I made 20 reading fill in the blanks grammar shortcuts. Check them also, revise them, 10-15 minutes. And when you watch such informative videos, maintain a book, write some short notes, so that it comes handy whenever you want it. Otherwise, again, full video you need to watch, getting it right, and then download a spelling app. This is very, very important, especially for those who are not in our course. In our registered course, every day we have a spelling test, and so far there are more than 300 spelling tests done with, almost covering more than 9,000 spellings. If you want a course, you can join us. We will show you the right direction right from the start. But no, Nakul, I am self-sustained. I can invest my time on my own rightly. Then any spelling app is fine, or go to internet in the Google, try spelling tests. So many are there, man. But every day, 30 minutes you put it. I'm already great in spelling, then it's okay. But I think I'm recently accepting my spelling mistakes. I have a lot of spelling mistakes. Then you have to do it. This is the most important criteria. None of the students actually work on this. They only work on materials, practice. This is the basic thing. And then starts 5 minutes of read aloud. All I'm asking is just a 5 minute. Don't do 30 minutes. Reading novel activity will cover everything. 10 minutes of repeat sentence, very, very important. Whenever you practice, download a sound recording app, record it, entire thing, and then listen. 10 minutes of repeat sentence. Perhaps you practice some 30 questions. Out of 30, whenever you have fumbled, give 0. If you have not fumbled and 50% content is matching, give 1 mark. Out of 30, you have to score 30 out of 30 or 27. So that's how you track them. Okay, that's another technique. And 1 written lecture, 1 summarized spoken text, 1 summarized written text, and 1 essay. Day 2, listen carefully. None of this will repeat on the day 3. Apart from speaking, written lectures, summarized spoken text, essay, SWT, SST, and all will not repeat on the day 3 onwards, because these are low priority modules. Listen to me carefully. This are all low priority modules. This you do only on the day 2 and understand, and that's enough. That's actually enough. Post this 1 hour of reading a novel, 30 minutes of podcast, and 5 minutes of dual and back to be continued. If you're watching this video still, then trust me, you got to accept this challenge and do it. Otherwise, no point in just watching it, isn't it so? Alright. Day 3, again start memorizing all the templates. It may not be so easy to memorize everything and retain in your mind for a longer duration, for a longer number of days. So at least till 3 or 4 days you need to memorize them. Revise all the grammar concepts, or take a look at the short notes that you have. 30-minute practice on spelling, and then starts the real thing. 5 read aloud, 10 minutes of repeat sentence, record and review, 1 hour of reading a novel, 30 minutes of podcast, 5 minutes of dual and back, and now the real thing starts. There are only 4 modules that contribute 90% of your marks in the exam. First is reading fill in the blank, reading writing fill in the blank, listening fill in the blank, write from dictation. Listening fill in the blank, write from dictation, reading, writing fill in the blanks contributes 80 out of 90 marks towards your writing, not essay and all. And listening fill in the blank, write from dictation, just to 2 contributes approximately 50 to 55 marks towards your listening. And reading fill in the blank, reading, writing fill in the blanks contributes approximately 55 to 60 marks towards your reading. This itself is done, man. And then read aloud, repeat sentence. Only these 6 modules are supposed to study. So 10 reading fill in the blanks, 10 reading, writing fill in the blanks, and then 10 listening fill in the blanks, and 10 write from dictation. Enough. No need to do hundreds of things. 100 write from dictation not required. Put your time and energy in the right direction. 1 hour of reading a novel, so many things are happening here. 30 minutes of spelling, so many things are happening here. Listening to a podcast, so many things are happening here. 5 minutes of dual and back game, so many things are happening here. On top of this, you don't have to do 100 right from dictation, not required. 10 is enough, things will fall in place. Trust me on this. You gotta trust me and then watch. Have that faith, things will fall in place. And the most important thing that you gotta do on the day 3 is write down the scores. Because for the futuristic goal, day 4, day 5, you need to compare. Am I improving or am I going down or am I remaining constant at the same place? Correct? This is very, very important. Whatever you do for reading, fill in the blank, reading, writing, fill in the blank, listening, fill in the blank, write from dictation. Note down, okay, today I did 100 questions, 100 blanks of reading and writing, reading, fill in the blanks, or reading, writing, fill in the blanks together. Out of 100, I've got 50. Oh my God. Correct? Write it down. Write down the scores and track them. How to track? I'm going to show on the day 4. Day 4, similar activity, memorize all the templates, 30 minute practice on spelling, 5 read aloud, 10 minutes of repeat sentence, 1 hour of reading activity, 30 minutes of podcast, 5 minutes of dual and back game, 10 reading, fill in the blank, 10 reading, writing, fill in the blank, 10 listening, fill in the blanks, and 10 write from dictation. That's all? No, the real thing starts. Write down the scores, track them and compare them to the previous day. If you're doing these things religiously, having that complete faith in me and the respect for me, if you have done that, there would definitely be at least a slight difference or a slight improvement on the day 4 compared to the day 3. Trust me on this. If it is not, then perhaps you're not following it correctly or you're missing out on few things. Compare to the previous day and see what's going wrong. Am I improving? Am I not improving? Am I remaining at the same place? You get a data. Data is very, very important, right? On the day 5, a similar thing will continue. Novel, podcast, game, reading FIB, reading, writing FIB, listening FIB, write from dictation. Now on the 5th day, you're going to force your mind. See, until you force things, the mind will not work. Sometimes it's better, it's good if you pressurize. Give the mind a target. What exactly I meant by this is, so a lot of teachers, lot many times people give this example of Victor Hugo. You would have heard about him. He's a writer. He was a writer in 19th century or 20th century, long time back. I'll just narrate this beautiful story and then get back to this. It's all about pressurizing yourself sometimes. Actually works. So he had taken a contract from someone to write a book. The publisher is asking him, you already took the contract, you took the money, but you have not written anything. And this guy kept on procrastinating, delaying, I'll do. He picked up the call, he says, I'll do tomorrow, he's not doing it. And one day the publisher gave him a warning. If you don't submit within a week, we're going to take legal actions. And this guy was really surprised, and then he was little charged up, and then he has to do it, but now he's already habituated of not doing it. Every day going out, doing something, he's not staying at one place. So then this guy decided, okay, until I force my mind, pressurize my mind, I think things will not happen. What he did, this is a real story, okay, what he did, he removed all his clothes and threw it somewhere he doesn't know. Right now he doesn't have a clothes at all, so what does he do? He can't step out. So what he did, he stayed back, and what he did, he finished everything in a week's time. This is a real story. So all this year something did not happen. Just because he doesn't have clothes, he can't go out. He pressurized, he forced mind, he compelled his mind. Things fell in place instantaneously. So here as well, there's a golden technique I tell my students in every class sometimes. Today, write from dictation, 10 questions, total marks 100 out of 100. If you don't get 90, don't have dinner. Let's say, what I meant is, let's say you're going to have dinner at 9 p.m. Don't have it at 9 p.m. Until you get 90, take one more test, take one more test, take one more test, take one more test. You will get it, because this will signal you. Work faster like Albert Einstein today. That will do it. This will work, I'm telling you, 100%. Provided you are closer to 83, 84. If you are 50 out of 100, then 90 you should not set a goal. If you are at 50, set a goal for 60. Reading, fill in the blanks. 100 blanks for this, set a goal. Let's say you are getting 80, set a goal for 90. If you're getting 50, don't set a goal for 90, you will stop, you will not have dinner at all then, okay? Little higher, set that goal. This is what you got to do on the day 5. These are all the military techniques I've read somewhere. I used to be a reader. I used to read a lot. So these things I've inherited from some of the books. Alright, so out of 100 blanks, are you getting that 90 above? I'm not getting it. I'm getting 86. Until you get that 90, don't eat dinner today. Within the next 2 sets of test, you will definitely get it. Because this has to eat, no. Same way, give 1 or 2 things as a mandatory thing. If I don't do this, if I don't get this score, then this is what I'm going to do. I will run for 10 km. Gone case, definitely you will do it. That's how you put your pressure on the mind in a right way. Out of 100, right from dictation, on an average, are you getting that 90 and above for a 79? So this way, you yourself would know, are you improving or not? What is your potential? Only when cheetah comes behind you, you realize how fast can you run, isn't it? Until then, you would never even know that, oh, this much fast I can run. When cheetah comes behind or elephant comes behind, you would run in a way that you have never ran before. Something of that sort is what I am talking about on the day 5. Start putting that pressure to the mind in a very right way, scientific way possible. And day 6, the same thing continues. Reading activity podcast, 5 minutes dual and back game, reading FIB, reading, writing FIB, listening FIB, right from dictation. 6th day check, same thing. Put that pressure. Are you getting that 90 above for a 79? Are you getting 70 above out of 100 for a 65? On an average, let's say you did 10 questions. Each question has 5 fill in the blanks. 10 question means 50. Let's say you did 20 questions. 10 of reading FIB, 10 of reading, writing FIB. 100 blanks you would have done. For a 79, I would need 88, 87 or 90. For a 65, I would need 70% of them needs to be correct. So this way you can draw that line and accordingly tell your mind, if I don't get this today, 1 hour delay for dinner. Isn't it nice, no? But it works. Trust me on this, this works. So day 7 again, a new thing pops up. You have done enough of your preparation from day 1 to day 6. Now day 7, you're going to start with taking an official mock, not a third party applications. Official mock Pearson, you can first thing you can do is get a mic. You order, man. Day 2 only you order this Logitech H390 or Platonic C3220 or Jabra or any good headsets. It will cost you some amount, it's worth spending, trust me on this. And then you go to a Pearson official mock. I'm gonna give a link in the description. You click, it will go to the site where you can buy the official mock. Direct link I'll put it. Many people were asking me how to take official mock test. I'll give that link, not the Pearson link, direct official mock test link. You click directly, it will pop up to purchase. Okay, the link will be in the description. Take an official mock test from Pearson. Version A, B, C, D, E is there. Only one you buy. Don't have to buy platinum package. That only one is enough. Record the entire mock using screen recorder. Right now on my screen is recording. Correct. Use some technology, man. Ask someone. Zoom recording is there. Teams. Many are there. Windows plus R, Windows R, something you type automatically it will record. Record everything. That means you have your performance ready in a video. Once you finish the mock. See the result. 55 overall. 72 overall. Why? Using the recording you can understand. Type the questions in the internet, you get the answer, you have the recording, what answers you gave, what is the correct answer. Compare, you understand. Simple. So if scores are good enough, continue preparation and give exam on the 11th day, but scores are not good enough, that's where the day 8 and day 9 and day 10 makes a huge difference. Correct? This is where we get to the actual climax. Let's say you got 72 overall, but your desired score is 79 plus. Then what am I supposed to do? Day 8, work more. See, it's basically reading, fill in the blank, reading, writing, fill in the blank, listening, fill in the blank, right from dictation. You may have given exam 20 times. Don't get lost by seeing the skills profile. I can show you the same skills profile with 90 overall by more than 1000 students. From my experience, I'm talking, man, not from heart, from this, from eyes, from the things that I've seen. It's these things. If you don't have problems in this, then it's speaking. But these things are the problems for 99% of the students. So work more on that. Correct? Instead of doing just 10, do 20, 30. It's okay. But most important thing is sit and talk to yourself. A lot of people don't do this. When you sit and talk to yourself, you realize, why am I not getting that 5 out of 5 in every reading? Fill in the blanks. You accept. Acceptance is the big thing. Right now you are dominating, the ego will dominate. Correct? When you sit and try to understand and talk to yourself, you actually accept it and understand, okay, problem could be consciousness, problem could be awareness. You will understand the essence of complete concentration. Repeat sentence, why am I not even able to repeat 50%? Sit and talk, answer will come. It will give you the answer, you just have to work on that. Understand the impact of awareness, especially in reading fill in the blanks. This is the correct answer I chose, but this is the correct answer. Why I chose this? Why? You're not very much aware. You're not putting that logic. You're not very much conscious. Your concentration is not 200%. There could be a number of factors which you need to figure out. It is different for every different individual. Correct? When you sit and talk to yourself at least 30-40 minutes a day, it happens. But then continue the same routine as before, but increase the novel reading to 2 hours, because this is the one that fixes everything. It fixes spelling, it fixes reading skills, it fixes contextual skills. This also scientifically proven that reading a book enhances your working memory, regenerates your nervous system. A lot many things are there. This is very important. So day 9 and day 10, it's the same as the day 8. Continue working more on these 4 modules. Sit and talk to yourself. Understand the essence of complete concentration. You might be assuming, I am putting all the efforts, but you may not be. You will be putting that 90 efforts, the rest 10% effort. When you really look into, you understand, oh, I think I could have done better. Isn't it so? We always think, I am putting complete effort. You may not have, you would have assumed. So all these things should come out when you sit and talk to yourself. Understand the impact of awareness, especially in reading fill in the blanks. Continue the same routine. Increase the novel reading to 3 hours. It's always the hard work and dedication. If you just spend 1 hour, if you're already good in English, you will get it. If you're not, then you need to give time. It's okay. All I'm asking is 10 days of sacrifice, not more than that. Do this. Trust me, things will definitely fall in place. Apart from that, along with this, whenever you read novel, whenever a difficult word comes, note down the word and its meaning so that it comes handy later as a short note. Whenever you want, you can just refer them and just revise. The same way, maintain a book for spellings. Every day you do a spelling test, right? Maintain a book, wrong spellings that you have written, write down the correct spellings and keep watching them. I'm going for a 5-minute walk today to get fresh air. In the mobile, just have a look at the spellings and revise. Because it all boils down to your dedication at the end of the day. You need to be truly dedicated, not to get 90. No. You need to be truly dedicated to acquire that knowledge, to be a perfectionist. Correct? When you are perfect in English, this exam is very easy exam. Hope you are getting it. I think that's it. So day 9, day 10, up to this, you do this. Trust me, things will definitely fall in place. So with this video, I have posed a challenge to you all, to all my lovely aspirants, PTE aspirants, that can you do this really for straight 10 days, compromising on your comfort zone, sacrificing whatnot, but for 10 days, and see the magic that unfolds. 11th day, if you're confident, give exam, what scores you get, kindly do leave a comment. And trust me, it will definitely be a good score. Unless you have pitch problem, some other problem in the speaking, things will not fall in place. Fix them as well. Basically you need to scrutinize yourself. Refer to most of my videos. Spend your time wisely. Alright guys, so with this I'm going to park it here. How you felt about this video, the new approach, the new things? Well, I really hope you made most out of it. If you really like the video, do leave your appreciation with a thumbs up. And what kind of videos you want next? Do leave a comment. We're going to definitely come back at the earliest. This is Nakul signing off from Skills PT. Very soon we'll be back. Till then, take care. Bye-bye.